Good evening, graduates, family, and friends. My name is Deandra Allen. I'm a member of Europe's graduating class of 2021, and it is my pleasure to be speaking with you at tonight's virtual graduation. Since its founding in 2000, Europe has opened 35 campuses across the country and has served more than 30,000 young adults, including the graduates whose accomplishments we are celebrating tonight. My fellow graduates and I spent half a year learning soft skills and completing technical coursework, and then the last 6 months we spent an internship with leading employers like JP Chase, Bank of America, and BNY Mellon. If you want to hear more about Europe and how it works and the amazing success of the Europe alumni, I encourage you to read more on the graduation website or check out europe.org. But first, I'd like to share some of my story about how I came to be speaking with you today. Someone once told me that if I did not actualize my full potential, I would be selfish. It was the most profound thing that I had ever heard, and ever since that moment, I made it my life goal to become the most illuminated version of myself, a path of self-determination, enlightenment, and constant evolution to serve my purpose, because the truth is, we're not here for ourselves. Helping others is the rent we pay for life. Around 2018, I dropped out of college because it really wasn't where I wanted to be. I saw Europe on Indeed and I applied, but I decided to travel the country instead because I really needed to find myself. 2 years had gone by, and granted, all the experiences that I had were fun. I made some amazing memories. I learned some profound lessons and met some amazing people, but I still wasn't emotionally fulfilled. I wasn't living with intention or purpose, and I was stuck in this weird energy where I knew I was destined for something great, but I really wasn't sure what it was. When I finally decided to make some changes in my life towards stability, Europe had presented itself to me for a second time. So I took it as a nudge from the universe and decided that I was going to fully commit myself to this program no matter what obstacles I faced. And boy, were there no shortage of those. Nonetheless, with the help of the amazing Europe staff, I bulldozed my way through, and here we are. It was such a heartwarming experience to be a part of Grateful 8 from beginning to end, to foster such beautiful connections, and to observe the way this experience has changed each of us, not only as professionals, but as adults, as leaders. This entire experience was possible because one man realized his purpose and actualized his full potential. Gerald Tertavian actualizing his full potential changed our lives forever. If he never paid this rent, our Europe experience would not have been possible. And through this experience, I saw a positive difference in every single one of us. Code switching with grace, communicating more clearly, learning to think critically, and taking accountability for ourselves and what it truly means to be committed to our futures. Paying rent for your life all starts with you. Helping others all starts with helping yourself. Leading others all starts with leading yourself. Putting the work into yourself is the best way to help those around you, because real leaders create the blueprint by taking risks and seizing opportunities. They lead by example and put plans into action. And each and every one of us deserve that leadership title as we come to a close of the year-long journey. It was Nelson Mandela that said, "Knowledge is power, and it is the only thing that no one can take away from you." The skills and the knowledge that we gain from this experience will travel with us for the rest of this lifetime. Though I know this is only the beginning of many wonderful careers, take the seeds that were sown into you and share them. Use them to help the next person looking for a hand up, because Europe did it for us. The experience I had here at Europe was life-changing in the sense that my passion was ignited. I got to meet and work alongside of phenomenal leaders. I got to hear their stories and their passion for people and watch them lead teams towards success and empowerment. It was this experience that pointed me into the direction of what really fuels me, which is empowering and leading others, but by example. It was Europe that planted the seeds. They watered me and gave me the love and support I needed to hit the ground running towards success. So you see, it all comes back full circle. Someone gave us a hand up. When you run into a young adult who was in your position a year ago, how will you position yourself to help them? All they need is a blueprint. Once again, helping others is the rent we pay for life. So gratefully, go forth and actualize your full potential. Continue to lead fearlessly with compassion to yourself and to others, and never stop your evolution. Thank you. Now, please join me in watching as my classmates reflect on their journeys here at Europe.
And the reason that I joined Europe was to have a better financial and a future for my wife, and God willing, if we have kids, I definitely am thankful for that opportunity and being able to set myself in a more professional in the corporate world.
I joined Europe because I wanted something better for myself. I wanted to better myself as a person, and I wanted to get somewhere in life because Europe was offering me an opportunity to make something out of myself.
I've seen how it really transformed my sister's life. So as a big sister, it made me realize, I'm in control of what goes on in my life and what path I go down.
I joined Europe because I wanted to become a role model not only for my family but for my community. I wanted to show people that regardless of where you come from or what your background is, that as long as you're able to dream big and work hard, there will always be an opportunity for you regardless of your situation.
I actually joined Europe in search of finding and starting a purposeful life for myself.
I joined Europe to better and accelerate my professional career.
I originally joined Europe for a change. I wanted to be a change and make a change in my community. As a kid growing up in my culture, you never want to be the statistic that everyone expects you to become.
I've grown tremendously during my time here at Europe. I've gained confidence in many areas, when it comes to my overall capabilities, when it comes to interacting with other people, the list goes on.
During the past year, I have grown both personally and professionally. I've seen myself become more self-driven and motivated with Europe.
During my time at Europe, I found myself being more professional and goal-oriented. I also realized that I became more assertive when it came to learning new things.
I have seen myself achieve things that I could only daydream about before Europe.
During my time with the program, I have met so many great people who are always willing to help me to success and overcome any challenge.
This program has helped me grow to a better person, to be more organized, to be more time efficient, to be more responsible with things.
I've seen myself grow a lot in Europe. Europe constantly pushes us to communicate, which has always been nerve-wracking for me. But I'm happy they actually push us out of our comfort zone because I see how important these skills are now at my internship.
I've definitely seen myself grow during this time here. Europe has definitely taught me to take initiative over my own life and, taught me that I am in control of how I show up every day.
Five years from now, I see myself as a full-stack software engineer with a comfortable, stable income in full control of my life and my destiny.
I envision myself in 5 years, hopefully owning a house. With my career, hopefully I will be able to get into a corporate bank and to grow each and every day.
In 5 years from now, I'd like to be in a position where I'm comfortable, I'm continuously learning and keeping up to date with the new technologies.
My goals for the next 5 years is to obtain my degree in business management, be in the process of owning my own home and owning my own business, trying to further my career.
I see myself with a house, hopefully a new car, and I just want to be better from where I am right now today in 5 years.
In 5 years, I envision myself being in a steady career and being in a stable career where I don't have to worry about being unemployed.
I envision my life being more financially free and having many great career opportunities in my respected field as a software developer.
In 5 years from now, I hope that I am able to get my bachelor's degree. I hope that I am able to elevate my career into a management position. I have good leadership skills and good speaking skills that I think would be great use to any company.
I just want to say thank you to everybody at Europe for giving me this opportunity to grow. You guys believed in me, invested in me, and I just want to say thank you.
Thank you, Deandra, and to all of our graduates for sharing your experiences and reflections. My name is Alyssa Bradley, and I proudly serve as the program manager for Europe Wilmington. I am honored to be your host for this evening's ceremony. I'd like to take a moment to recognize some of our important partners, and I'll start with Europe Wilmington's college partner. In collaboration with Wilmington University, our students experience the mutual benefit of being members of Europe and students of Wilmington University. To the staff and faculty at Wilmington University, this year we learned how to operate virtually together, and we couldn't have done it without you. We truly appreciate your partnership. I want to also acknowledge the many corporate partners who hosted interns and played a vital role in closing the opportunity divide in our country. In the face of a global pandemic, you were steadfast in your support. Thank you for guiding, leading, and inspiring your interns. On behalf of Europe Wilmington, I'd also like to extend a special thank you to this evening's premier sponsor, Boeing. We are so grateful for your support. Finally, I'd like to thank everyone here who has supported our graduates in their journey. This includes family, friends, volunteers, donors, corporate and community partners, and of course, my incredible colleagues at Europe Wilmington. And most importantly, thank you, graduates, for your hard work and determination that has led you to this point today. Today is your day. It seems like orientation was just yesterday. Can you remember how foreign contract was? How overwhelming Zoom meetings seemed? Now look at you. You put in the work, sacrificed time with family, friends, and put in late nights to be prepared. You persisted, you succeeded, and you earned it. Be proud of your accomplishment. I know I am proud of each and every one of you. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the class of summer 2021. Please be sure to congratulate our students and celebrate along with us in the chat.
David Adenaki, Data Analytics student, intern at JP Morgan Chase and Company.
Dean Alam, Application Development and Support student, interned at JP Morgan Chase and Company.
Deandra Allen, Investment Operations student, interned at Bank of America.
Jayana Anderson Brown, Investment Operations student, interned at Bank of America.
Ryan Bachelor, Application Development and Support student, interned at JP Morgan Chase and Company.
Asusana Kananga, Investment Operations student, interned at JP Morgan Chase and Company.
Afisa Cornish, Investment Operations student, interned at JP Morgan Chase and Company.
Raimundo Escobar Nájera, Application Development Support student, interned at BNY Mellon.
Dakira Fairley, Investment Operations student, interned at JP Morgan Chase and Company.
Aubrey Freeman, Investment Operations student, interned at JP Morgan Chase and Company.
Joycean Gibson, Data Analytics student, interned at Exxon Corporation.
Dallas Griffith, Data Analytics student, intern at iPipeline.
Jaden Hammett, Application Development and Support student, interned at JP Morgan Chase and Company.
Yasmin Herrera, Application Development and Support student, interned at Bank of America.
Emily Iplensky, Investment Operations student, interned at JP Morgan Chase and Company.
Janae Johnson, Investment Operations student, interned at JP Morgan Chase and Company.
Doreen Kago, Data Analytics student, interned at Bank of America.
Asher Lewis Jean, Application Development and Support student, intern at JP Morgan Chase and Company.
Asiana McCray, Investment Operations student, intern at Bank of America.
Corey Mitchell, Application Development and Support student, intern at JP Morgan Chase and Company.
Jamil Mosley, Investment Operations student, interned at JP Morgan Chase and Company.
Faith Maroki, Data Analytics student, interned at JP Morgan Chase and Company.
Daniela Noel, investment operations student, intern at JP Morgan Chase & Company.
Vanessa Valles, investment operation student, intern at JP Morgan Chase & Company.
Sergey Blokov, investment operations student, intern at Bank of America.
Naama Ramirez, data analytics student, intern at Exelon Corporation.
Alexis Reese, investment operations, and I interned at JP Morgan Chase & Company.
Michael Rice, intern operations student, interned at JP Morgan Chase & Company.
Violeta Rios, investment operation student, intern at Bank of America.
Hello, my name is Darren Salgado, an application development and support student, intern at JP Morgan Chase & Company.
Rashida Sarti, data analytics student, interned at Exelon Corporation.
Jaden Stone, data analytics student, interned at iPipeline.
Leah Suma, investment operations student, interned at Bank of America.
Darren Valentin Milan, investment operations student, interned at JP Morgan Chase & Company.
Eli Zalambo, investment operations student, interned at New York Life Insurance Company.
Annie Zarita, investment operations student, intern at JP Morgan Chase & Company.
It is now my great honor to introduce our keynote speaker for the evening, Luis Santiago. Luis is a vice president at Bank of America's corporate audit department, where he is responsible for process improvement. Prior to this, he provided anticipatory risk audit coverage for consumer banking, global wealth management, and global markets. He also worked in corporate finance, where he provided financial guidance over several credit card, middle market, and real estate loan portfolios. Mr. Santiago graduated from Goldie Beacom College, where he earned both his bachelor's and MBA degrees. Mr. Santiago was awarded the Ray A. Jackson Award for Outstanding Community Service in 2009 and the Who's Who amongst students in American universities and colleges in 2012. In addition, he was honored by Delaware Technical Community College for his commitment to the Hispanic community in 2014 and as Goldie Beacom College's 2015 Rising Star. In addition to all of this, Luis has volunteered numerous times within our community here at Europe and always goes out of his way to support both students and staff. In his spare time, Luis loves spending time with his wife, Brittany, his sons, LJ and Lennox, and their two dogs, Bentley and Bella. Please join me in welcoming Luis Santiago.
You're up. Grateful 8. Grateful 8. Thank you so much for the honor of being able to share some words with you. My name is Luis Santiago. And I absolutely look forward to the opportunity to share some thoughts. This moment is actually really special for me, not only because, I get to talk to you all after you all have put in the hard work through a pandemic to get to this point. This opportunity is really full circle because I've also been fortunate enough to be your first speaker as you started this journey earlier this year. So it's an absolute honor to not just be able to kick you off, but also to just come and just hopefully share some words of encouragement during this process and during this time for you. So Grateful 8, cohort number 8, you guys have done it. Congratulations, you've reached here. And now the question becomes, what is next? And so most of you, and because most of you have already heard my personal story, I'll highlight that. But my message really to you is great start. This is a great start for you all. And as I think about these moments in your life, you know, I remember kind of wondering what was next for me as I sat in even your shoes, trying to figure out, I've just completed this course, I've just done this work to better my life. So what's next? What does it really mean? And so, as I've shared with you all before, my journey is very similar to a lot of you, in that, you know, I come from a place of, unfortunately, poverty, and I was raised by a single mom who started our journey with, at the Salvation Army, one bag of clothes. You know, I was the first person in my family to try to get some sort of higher level education to better my life. But it's very similar to what my mom wanted, which was a better life, and a similar thing that you wanted, which is a better life. And so, you know, and I just think about all those challenges, and you all have faced a really unique challenge that not a lot of cohorts are going to face. Like, nobody starts a program during a global pandemic and does a whole thing online and is able to manage through that, whether you're managing your parents, whether you're managing your children. You all have done a tremendous job of getting over and getting through and pushing through, you know, to get to this point. So congratulations, you know, congratulations. Don't ever let anyone take that away from you. But there are a couple of things that I wish someone would have told me as I got to this place in my life, right? You come out of school, you come out of classes, you enter this new world. So what do you have to do? What should you really consider? So there's three things I'm gonna share with you all that I think if you take these things and you apply them, you will be fine no matter the situation. The first thing is, things don't happen to you, they happen for you. So as you think about this moment in your life, think about the challenges you had to face during this point, up to this point, school, family. Some of you may have been working during this time, all this happening under the umbrella of a global pandemic. Frankly, this has all prepared you. This has all been the training ground for you for the next level, whether you know it or not. That's the beautiful part is I know, look, there was a point in my time I was homeless, right? And I was about 19, 20, around that age, right? So around your age, I was that age and I was homeless. Those things actually prepared me for when I had a home. I didn't take certain things for granted. I knew how to get down and get the work done. I knew how to have the focus because I had to dig myself out of those situations. This entire situation, this entire year has been nothing but a training ground for you. So this has all really prepared you for whatever's to come. So it didn't happen to you. You could have had the attitude and said, oh no, I'm sitting back and I'm doing this work during the COVID pandemic, but you didn't. You looked at it, you saw the opportunity, and you took advantage of the opportunity. And this all happened to prepare you. This is the training season of your life. Now you get to go apply it at the next level. The second thing I'll share with you is, you know, as you step into this, you're going to meet a lot of new people from a lot of different backgrounds, probably very similar to what you've experienced in Europe, right? But the thing you can't do during that time is don't compare your seed to somebody else's tree. All of us, every single one of us has a different starting point in life. Every single one of us. And as you step in, there may be insecurities. I had them. There may be worries about imposter syndrome. I had them, right? As you start to meet new people that may have more support than you, may not have more support than you, may seem smarter than you, may not seem smarter than you. What you can't do is compare what the seed you are planting to someone else's tree. So for example, when I stepped in, I remember I met a colleague of mine. Both his parents paid for college. Both his parents paid for, bought him a car out of school. I didn't have any of that. And those feelings, those things made me feel like I was less than. But actually, what I learned was that all the fact that him and I made it to the same level, and I had a further starting point, it almost presented it like he underachieved when I really think about it. But during that time, I couldn't see that because I kept comparing what I was planting versus the tree he had. So don't compare it. Know that you are in the moments of building the next thing for your family, for the next generation, for people coming behind you. And it's perfectly okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So own it. The last thing I'll share with you is never forget to give back. This is probably the biggest thing I will share with you. And the most important thing, as you all start to set in your journeys, do not forget to give back. Like, this is the most important piece. Don't forget to give back. Don't forget, if you got game, if you and your company, you got game, you know how things work, you know what you people should be doing, and you're not telling people, shame on you. Like, if the next cohort that come through, right, you guys go in your career, cohort number 9 graduate, and they enter your company, the first thing you should do is be linking up with them and giving them that game. Putting them onto their 401k, putting them onto your network, putting them onto whatever group you're connected to inside your organization. You need to put them on. Don't forget to put them on. That is probably the most important thing. Just give back. Just never forget that at some point, you know, you needed somebody to come grab you and pull you up. And so, you know, hopefully those 3 things, you know, just really sit with you all as you think about this. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. Don't compare your seed to somebody else's tree, and never forget to pull people back up. I am so proud of you all. I am so excited for you all. Thank you for the opportunity to come and share some words. I hope you all, I can't even wait to see where you all land and where your career progress. So thank you all. I appreciate it. And I look forward to hearing about your journeys. Thank you.
Thank you, Luis, for your inspirational message. At this time, we will hear from our student keynote speaker, Naama Ramirez.
As a first-generation American, the expectations for your success are overwhelming. You feel the love, but also the pressure for your parents to become what they work so hard to give you the opportunity to be. You also feel the pressure and stereotypes others put onto you and your parents. Failing is not an option. You carry your parents' legacy in a different country that they were raised in. This is what I felt after I graduated high school in America with the lowest GPA in my entire life. I felt failure breathing and laughing at me at only 17 years old. I had big dreams and expectations for myself, but no guidance. My parents worked hard to get me to where I was, so talking to them about how I was feeling was never an option. Telling them that I was lost was not something I was brave enough to do. I needed to solve this and be successful by myself. Also, I felt betrayed by the system that was currently in place. I felt as if our futures were only taken as a joke. Teachers with lack of interest for their students' well-being. There was a lot of encouragement to settle for less and doing what you had to do. The classes presented no challenge. It was all about how much could you memorize and how fast could they get you out. The school I went to, like many others, was not a place to shape your mind or an institution for learning. That school was a place to put young people in and strip them out of their individuality. At the end of my time there, like every high school graduate, I was expected at 17 years old to decide what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And then what? Stick by it or change a Lord knows how many times while accumulating debt that I knew I could not afford, debt that I knew would cripple me in the future. If I managed to graduate and make it through, which statistically speaking was not likely. Years passed and I had changed more jobs than I cared to remember. I would start a new position and a few months later put my 2 weeks in. I was hungry for guidance and purpose, but I had no one to help. You know when you feel like you're drowning, but you can't see or explain why? That's exactly how I felt. What I wanted and who I wanted to be seemed so clear and easy to achieve, but I had no idea how to get there, where to go, or let alone who to talk to. I had dreams of being someone important, of going back to my home country and help the people there. I wanted my own business. Above it all, I just wanted to make my parents proud and prove them with my actions that their sacrifices were worthwhile. One day, I woke up at 3:30 a.m. to get ready for a 13-hour shift. I sat in my bed and I stared at the wall for what felt like hours. I knew I wanted more. I knew I could do more, but did I deserve more? I started praying, and praying evolved into tears, tears into anger, and inevitably anger into resentment. That same day, I started looking for alternatives. I could not accept how my life currently was. This could not be it. I refused to live meaninglessly and without drive just because the bills were due. I started looking, and soon I found Europe. At first, I thought it was a joke, or there had to be a catch somewhere. Still, I investigated and sought out information. I then decided to try it because it could not be worse than anything I was currently doing. A very long story cut short, here I am. I can't lie to you and tell you that it was a breeze, because certainly it was not. Imposter syndrome, doubt, uncomfortable moments, and even painful moments, where it would have been easier to call it quits, or at least it would have been easier short term. Here we all are, graduating. I was right. There was a catch to the program. The catch was that I had to put in consistent, quality work and hold myself accountable. This program has taught me that I can learn, I can fight for what I want, and above it all, that I do deserve more than is out there for me. We are now here, proud of our accomplishments, thanks to the support and encouragement we had throughout our journey at Year Up. Some of us will enter the workforce right away. Some of us will further their education. Regardless of what you chose, most of us can say that it started here in Year Up. I want to say that I am proud of all of us who made it this far. We did the unthinkable. We beat the odds, and here we stand, no longer resentful, no longer in doubt about our future. We stand tall, our smiles bright as we face the unknown, with the right tools, the conviction, confidence, and support that we can achieve our dreams. Here we are for once, making our own future, our own path. Our teachers, coaches, and staff held us accountable, but now it is our turn to hold ourselves accountable here moving forward. We also have a new duty to help others along the way. Pass that forward, that advice that did wonders for you. Teach that hard lesson you had to endure. Share that knowledge to the upcoming generations as it has been done for you. I assure you that if we all help each other, live while we climb, together we can close the opportunity divide. My name is Naama Ramirez, and thank you.
Thank you for sharing your story, Naama. You're an inspiration to all of us. Good evening, everyone. My name is Peter Loney, and I'm the site director for Europe Wilmington. Each graduation, we celebrate the incredible accomplishments of the young adults who have persevered through a year of training to elevate their professional brand and prepare for the next stage of their career. Each graduation, we have the privilege of recognizing a handful of students who went above and beyond in their Europe journey, making a significant impact in their learning community. Our first two awards honor Chris Mello and Dave Reddick, two early members of the Europe community who lost their lives in the attacks of September 11th. Throughout his life, Chris Mello was a leader. He led with his actions, with his commitment, with his work ethic, and with his integrity. The Chris Mello Award for Leadership recognizes one graduate who has established themselves as an exceptional leader, leading with their actions, commitment, work ethic, and most of all, integrity. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the Chris Mello Award for Leadership, Ryan Batchelor. Dave Redick inspired others to excel and held incredible high standards for his own actions and behavior. He established a standard of excellence for others to follow. Dave consistently pursued excellence in his own work and encouraged others to do the same. The Dave Reddick Award for Excellence is presented to one graduate who has shown the standard of excellence during their Europe journey. It is my honor to announce the winner of the Dave Reddick Award for Excellence, Sergey Blokoff. Our next award is the Core Values Award, given to a student who truly embodies Europe's core values: respect and value others, build trust and be honest, engage and embrace diversity, be accountable, strive to learn, and work hard and have fun. Through their everyday actions, this graduate embodies all of this and more. Congratulations to the Summer 2021 recipient of the Europe Core Values Award, Corey Mitchell. Next, I am so proud to announce the winner of the Europe Perseverance Award, given to a student in each learning community whose tenacity, grit, persistence, and determination has led them to seize opportunity in the face of challenges and adversity. Their persistence is a positive example to the rest of the learning community, showing with hard work and determination we can get through even the toughest of times. Please join me in congratulating Alexis Reese. And now I will turn things over to Ryan Batchelor, who will present the final award of the evening.
Good evening. My name is Ryan Batchelor, a graduate of Summer 2021, and I'm honored to present this evening's Cornerstone Award winner. The Cornerstone Award is presented to an organization in our local community for their work in helping young adults cross the opportunity divide and gain access to the economic mainstream. Europe provides learning opportunities in many different in-demand career fields. Here at Europe Wilmington, we have data analytics, investment operations, and application development support, aka Java. I was accepted into the Java track, and from day one, I knew this would be the hardest journey I would take in my life so far. Coding doesn't come naturally to most. The work is complicated and hard, but the reward is so satisfying. Europe partners with Zip Code Wilmington, a nonprofit coding bootcamp program, to deliver 100% of the coding curriculum and instruction for Europe students. Our Zip Code instructor, Michaela, was the toughest teacher I have ever encountered. He made it clear that if you want this new life, you have to go above and beyond for it. Michaela did so much more for us than just teaching us how to code. He brought experience, guidance, and inspiration. What separated this program from a college program was having an instructor actively working in the industry and the intensive time commitment. My classmates and I spent every single day together from start to finish of our learning and development phase at Europe. Together, we learned how to work as a team, solving problems, finish projects, and we had fun along the way. Between my Java classes with Zip Code and the Europe program, we were challenged to live outside of our comfort zone to accomplish our goals. The success of Zip Code Wilmington and Europe's partnership is directly reflected by our success during internship and by so many Europe alumni being employed full-time as coders and developers in our community. While success takes hard work, perseverance, and discipline, it also takes a great teacher and blueprint. I am honored to be able to present the Cornerstone Award to Zip Code Wilmington.
Congratulations to all of our award winners. Graduates, at this time, please open the boxes that were sent to you before the ceremony. Amongst other things, you'll find inside your official Europe graduation certificate, a testament to the past year of hard work, talent, and determination that has brought you all through this journey into the next stage of your professional careers. You did it. You did it. Also, inside your box, you'll find a postcard with the official Europe Alumni Oath. And with that, I'd like to introduce Senate Savage from Europe Wilmington, class of 2020, who will lead you in the oath.
Hello, Europe graduates, family, and friends. My name is Santiago Savage, and I'm a proud alum from the class of January 2020. First, I want to congratulate all the graduates on achieving this incredible milestone. One of the great things about today is that we complete this journey as students and start the next one as alumni. Europe has over 20,000 alumni across the country with the power to shape the future. Together, we can make an impact, but it requires each of us to commit to lifting while we climb. The Alumni Oath is our vow to do just that. By reciting this oath, you are officially joining the National Alumni Association, a network of leaders who are advancing in their careers in education, contributing to the success of Europe's mission, and taking action in the movement to close the opportunity divide. Please join me and any alumni that are with us today in making that commitment by saying the oath now.
I pledge that as a member of the Europe National Alumni Association,
I will continue to uphold and promote Europe's mission and core values.
I will strive for excellence
and realize my potential.
I will use my time
and my talent
to contribute to the success of Europe,
its students, and its alumni.
I will take action in the movement
to close the opportunity divide.
I take this oath freely
as a promise to live while I climb
and to be a lifelong ambassador of Europe.
Hi, my name is Rhonda Harris-Thompson, and I'm Europe's National Director of Alumni Relations. On behalf of Europe and the Alumni Relations team, I'd like to welcome you into the National Alumni Association. Everything you've done on your Europe journey has been in preparation for the day you become alumni, and you are now entering into the third and longest phase of the program. As students and interns, you proved that you were epic, and now that you are graduates, it's time for you to act. The Alumni Relations team will be here to support you as you advance in your careers in higher education, contribute to the success of Year Up, and take action in the opportunity movement. And UPRO will be here to support you as the primary placement agency for graduates. Today, as you graduate, you join over 20,000 alumni, and we hope that you will remain engaged members of the alumni community. And most importantly, we hope that you will continue to lift while you climb. Congratulations again, and welcome to the Alumni Association.
Congratulations, graduates. Alumni, you made it. Tonight marks an important moment for every one of you as new alumni. It's the beginning of your professional journey, and it is a journey. There's no single path for you to follow. Use the skills you've developed and trust your instincts. I know you'll be successful. And as Senate mentioned, lift while you climb. To graduates and supporters alike, you can help us recruit the next class of future graduates. Think of the friends and family members in your life who deserve an opportunity to start their own professional journey. Then take a moment to look at the About Europe page on the graduation website and click on Refer a Student. Every referral you give is one more step on the road close to closing the opportunity divide in our country. With that, I'll leave you all to enjoy this moment, this achievement, this milestone. Graduates, it has been an absolute honor and a privilege to know you. You have all the skills and the talent you need to be successful. On behalf of the entirety of Year Up, the Europe Alumni Association, and the thousands of young adults across this city who are seeking opportunity, thank you and congratulations. You've earned it. Good night.